Extraction stations.
Hey, what is going on YouTube? Aaron here. We're back again with another patch notes video. As always, I will link the patch notes down below for you guys to check out. I'm going to briefly go over them. And again, as you guys know, I don't like to sit here and read every single thing from the patch notes. So I'm just going to hit the major points. And I want to talk about a few things. That's going to be the kind of clickbait title of this video is we need to talk. So first and foremost, the major announcement is the Tier 7, that's right, Tier 7 Summers, and we're going to get into that. But that is the campaign ship. It is a Tier 10 on PC, and what I'm reading here is it has 8 guns and 12 torpedoes. So probably going to be a heck of a DD at Tier 7, and the reason I'm playing the Venom is because the Venom was a Tier 9, I think, on PC, and they nerfed it to a Tier 6. And it's not that great of a ship. It's still a good ship, don't get me wrong. It has 8 torpedoes here, 4 guns, you know, American smoke, etc. But the same thing that I think has happened to the Venom is going to happen to the Summers. Hopefully it's a good ship at Tier 7. We could, you know, there's not a lot of variety at Tier 7 of DD. There's getting there with the Friesland and the Loyang recently added, but, you know, I wish it would have stayed a Legendary tier, but that's besides the point. Moving on, we've got the Tier 7 Italian battleship new to the line as we try and navigate a victory here in AI. On top of that, we have the Russian carriers, and I'm not really sure why those were added, you know, given the circumstances going on in the world, but you know, that they're coming. I'm not sure why carriers were added anyway. I find carriers extremely boring, regardless, personally, you know. But I guess we're getting a little more variety to the game. Now to kind of get, you know, off topic, that's the major points of the patch notes, as well as manual secondaries and defensive or select fire AA, if I was reading this correctly. So you will be able to turn off your AA if you're a destroyer, which is incredibly helpful as playing the destroyer class, because your AA will actually give away your position ahead of time if you're not paying attention to it. Your AA sometimes goes above your spotting range as a carrier or as a destroyer. For example, you'd only be spotted at 2 or 3 kilometers, where your AA is like 5 kilometers. So that is a helpful feature. But to get to the talking point of this video, and Wargaming has actually told us that the Hot Wheels is postponed. I don't know for what reason. I can only assume it's what we talked about is going on in the world. Again, I don't want to speculate. I don't like starting internet rumors or drama or anything like that. So, and I wanted to make a video about this earlier, but I kind of figured I'd just wait for the patch notes. Guys, I've seen a few people on the Facebook pages and different things like that, and I kind of just laugh at some of them, but like, people are genuinely upset that Hot Wheels is coming as a collaboration to the game, and that's not what we need to be focusing our energy on. I want to give Wargaming a quick thanks for adding the 2 features such as manual secondaries, like, you know, selected target secondaries. I don't know how they're going to work, and the ability to turn off AA, because those are things that actually help the game, in my opinion. Quality of life updates really. If people want to learn, you know, that stuff is going to help them. Who cares if you can, you know, put a little hot rod or whatever commander on your, you know, that is so irrelevant to me. 1, because I have all those turned off anyway, and 2, because it just doesn't affect the game. Like, I don't know, it's just not a big deal to me. See, like, let's go to hot rod. Is it on the Edinburgh, I think? Yeah, and you see my ship is blank because I have it turned off. So if it really bothers you, you know, just turn it off. For one, I think it makes it hard to see. So I have all these camos turned off. Like, if you're aiming at a ship and you're trying to hit the bow, but, you know, it's got all this obnoxious stuff going on, just turn it off. And 2, it really helps grow the game. These collaborations help, you know, I can clickbait the video, other CCs can do the same. It generates clicks, it generates awareness. Now, you know, on the to counter that argument again, that's how wargaming makes their money, guys. We know this. This is not a new concept. They're trying to make money. They are a business, and they try to make money, and we know this. So they're going to sell new commanders. They're going to sell new ships. They're going to sell new camos. If you don't want to support that, don't buy them. Don't whale crates. Don't buy it. Let them know with your wallet, because that's the only place they honestly truly care. And I hate to say that, because I believe there are a lot of good employees at wargaming, but the overall business model is crank out cash for overpriced ships and loot boxes. And like I said, I know that they're a company and they're allowed to do that. That's why I do my videos, and I try to be as thorough and honest as possible. Like the Gorizia. The Gorizia is a terrible ship on paper. Can you have fun with it? I'm sure you can. Is it the absolute worst ship in the game? No, but it's nowhere close to being good. So I don't want to go out and make a review like, oh my god, I love this ship, blah, 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 just to generate clicks. And then people play the ship and they're like, this thing's a piece of garbage. So yeah, that's kind of my take on that. And you know, given what's going on in the world, I'm not really going to be pumping any, you know, excessive money, even though Belarus is not a part of, like I said conflict, and it's kind of irrelevant. You know, I still don't want to be front running that. So my support is with Ukraine. I hope the war ends. I don't want any further violence. That's how I feel about that. And speaking of ships, we actually do get 2 more ships in terms of doubloons. Let me mention this lastly here. The Tier 4 Hill, another American destroyer. Don't know why we needed that. And the Tier 6 Tiger 59. I think it's smoke generator, and radar simultaneously. I couldn't say those together. Holy crap. Great maneuverability, make this British cruiser a dangerous threat. So that should be a fun one. I don't think that's the No, that's the Belfast 54 or something like that. Yeah, that's a different ship. So more doubloon ships, and I think there's a special event with like Italian racing boats. That may have been hold off. I didn't check my announcements this morning. A few buffs and nerfs, and like I said, the patch notes will be linked, as well as a Discord link if you want to come and talk to me. But the final points of this video are, guys, don't complain about the stuff that doesn't matter. You know, none of it really matters because it's a video game, but if we're going to complain about something, let's be on the same page. For example, like, let's get more legendary cruisers. Let's fix the legendary bureau, or things that actually affect the game. Because right now, Tier 7 and legendary tier are just, it's a crapshoot of whether you're going to have fun that day. Last night, Peek and I went in, and we were just kind of, messing around because we wanted to play, poker and different games like that. And teams were just so bad. And it's just not fun when the game is like that. So adding these perks, like we said, the manual target secondaries, and the ability to turn AA on and off, I think those are going to help the game. Now, if people don't want to learn, they're never going to learn. So, these people that just sail in and die in 3 minutes, that's not going to change. That's never going to change. Either with a Hotwheels camo, with information from a YouTuber. These people don't want to learn. They just want to watch their ship sail, and they think it's 100,000 damage is a good game. And to them, fair play. I wish you'd play a little more team objective. In a game of 9v9, you're kind of hurting 8 other people if you don't really care a little bit about playing the semi-right way or the objective. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down below. Yeah, that's the video. Patch notes linked, Discord linked. Have a great day, everyone. I'm out. Peace.